Hello and welcome to the part 2 of connecting to a PostgreSQL Server database from Power BI Desktop. Let's click on the Get Data option. Click on More. We'll wait for it to populate. Click on Database. Look for PostgreSQL. So click on PostgreSQL Database. Click Connect. And wait for a connection box. So on the server, because the PostgreSQL server is running on localhost, so localhost is the same thing as 127.0.0.1, and then the database we want to connect to is called DVD rental. Okay, so once we've done that, click OK, and we'll wait for it to try to contact the database. So it's asking for a username. The username for our database is going to be Postgres. That's the default username. The password will be the password you set during the installation of the database. So once you've entered that, click Connect. If your credentials are right, it will connect. You may get this option that says Encryption Support. Click OK. And then it will make attempt to connect to the database server. So it looks like we have a connection. We do, because the navigator window has brought up the database tables that it has connected to. So you can see here, that's the server, and this is the DVD rental database. It has 22 tables. So these are all the tables. So I'm just going to look through and look for one to interact with. This public here means the schema. So public.actor, actor is the table, public is the name of the schema. So I like this table here called sales underscore by film category. So I'm going to click on the checkbox next to that table so that I can preview it. So this table has two columns of fields, the category and the total underscore sales. I don't want to make any transformation or shape the data, so I'm just going to load it. If I wanted to shape the data, I'll click on the edit button, which will open up the Power Query editor where I can make modification or change the data to suit what I want it for. In this case, I'm just going to accept the data that's showing. I'll click load, and it will load that data as a model inside my Power BI desktop. The table has been loaded. You can see under fields here, that is the table. And if I expand that, it has two fields. So let's create a visual from this data. So I'm going to click on category and drag that over. As you drag a field over, it checks the box next to it. I'm going to drag this on top as well. And you can see it's checked that box. So let's try and create some visuals. This at the moment is a table visual. So let's click on this chart here and see. So looking at the chart here, we can see that the total sales by category, we see that the sports category had more sales, followed by the sci-fi, followed by animation. So we're able to see just by looking at this visual where the most sales were made. I can click on this again. So you can experiment with different types of visuals to see how your data is represented inside the visuals you have chosen. So I'm going to leave it on this one for now. So just looking at it here, you can see the sports category had the most sales, followed by the sci-fi category. All right, so that is it for this video. In this video, we connected to a PostgreSQL database from our Power BI desktop. We interacted with a table from that database and created a visual from that data. Anytime you want to share your report and your visuals, you'll have to publish it to the Power BI service in order to share it. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.